showdown in the Arizona Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Buffalo's offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to...
Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get him nice positive gain.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Off play action. Makes the grab. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Bounced off his feet.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 9th play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Here's the pressure. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown Bulls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? And maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air, it's Royer. Working that left side now. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gums. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the inside. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Rebels. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Now they'll try the right side. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play from the offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. A strike downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Touchdown, Buffalo! Quick strike through the air for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Austin. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Royer. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. They get him down on the play, and this big-arm sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Reynolds. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind him.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another day.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Vegas.
You get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simmons. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Gets it to him on the screen. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking everywhere for room to run with really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner will be brought down. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They get to the line quickly. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it?
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. We are locked up to start the second half. And, guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Rebels are facing third and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. It's Royer. Got him downfield. And he'll be brought down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Hutchinson. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle. It's Hutchinson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up two. It's down at the 12. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Touchdown. UNLV. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Touchdown level. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Fine sack. And he's got 4 out to the 29.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. That's reeled in. It's McMillan. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense was within striking distance. The Bulls are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Duggar. With the catch, it's Hawkins. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Bulls look to do some damage in the red zone. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. He'll try to tack on one more.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Royer. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Quarterback making checks. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. To the air on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
No, there's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Royer. Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Breaks into the open. Near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Fires to the big fella. Tackled there by the defense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. Got room at the 35. There he goes. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Second down, he'll throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. So pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing it. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's good.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get...
It's a running room into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Bulls are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these two-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Coming out with it, it's Austin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The Rebels line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes him play after the grab. Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. To the air. It's Duggar. Quarterback now breaking the field. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Touchdown Bulls. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Bringing it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Looking to throw, it's Foyer. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.